Basically, we're looking at automated emailing from Turbodata, and the email functionality which we are looking at is, we're looking to send dynamic emails with custom business logic, and you should be able to send emails at your own frequency from your own database. The benefit of it is that the data is completely on the client machine. It is not on an external application, and you can customize it and configure it the way you want. So say suppose for invoice values which are above 25 lakhs, you might want to keep a custom logic of sending uh, the the bill outstanding, say 15 days before, 5 days before, 2 days before, then 1 day if the bill has not been paid. So increased, automated communication with the client means that there is more chance for you to be able to collect your money in time. The same could be sent for selling the stocks, because you might want to schedule the stock sending details, and so that your sales can be increased. So email is an effective way of doing it. And we also want to reduce the dependency on external applications. So this is how we would actually use a Microsoft SQL Server facility to automate the email by custom business logic. So your next step is deploy Turbodata with SQL Server on your machine. So I'll just go through the code here. You'll have to use MSDB, which is as part of your SQL Server 2019. You'll create a procedure SP underscore email profile. So we will actually create, but I'm showing you how it is done. And then you will say SP underscore configure. So these two inputs are going to be there. This has to be one, this has to be one, right? And thereafter, then you'll set up a profile name. And after that, what you will do is you'll add a sysmail, add account SP, and here you will put your own email name. So what I've done here is I've made it as, I've basically played around with the data. Most of us are actually using Gmail. So this is going to be SMTP Gmail server, SMTP port. Your output port would be 587. Now, say username is something like this, and your password I have enabled, and you can enable SSL as equal to 1. So this is how it is going to be. Now, this enable SSL is equal to 1 is that you might have to change the details on your email itself. Then you add the account. So if I'm adding the account, SP add profile account, and then you simply add this collection profile onto these details, and then you end it. So simply follow this process and you should be able to have your automated email. Then I have to make it in an HTML nice looking format. So I declare a table as an HTML table, right? And here in the HTML table, then I put up the clauses. So that means suppose I have a header, I have the initial text, then what is the header, and then what are my column names, which are going to be set in like this. So just follow it, and then simply choose your ledger details from this particular table, and where this ledger matches this outstanding. And this is for XML path. Here, type this, right? And this comes down to the end of the table. Similarly, you can add the second name if I want to send the bill outstanding. So I've done it here, right? Right, and I went down here. Then what we'll have to do is then we go down and then we declare this email variable, and we will pick it up from the ledger, and then we combine both these HTML tables. So this we will do. So you'll have to give us the formatting you want if you want to have it custom. Otherwise, you can use a format. Then we will send this email and to various email IDs, and from this particular. So I've hidden all the email addresses so that there is no confusion. And go down, right? And then based on this particular input, I'll go down here, HTML go down here. This was a second format which we had to send for ledger wise, right? And the last portion which we have is that when I need to send the email, I'll put in the recipient's name, from address, what is the importance, body, HTML, and the subject wise. With this, you should be able to create a dynamic email report from your SQL Server and send it across to various end clients. Thank you very much for your time.